Welcome to Truth, Money, and Freedom. Today is Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. Okay, gang, I thought I'd report on this since it did happen in my state. It was a pretty big tornado that went through Jefferson City. Let me read a little bit here. On the coasts I'm sorry, the headline here, it felt like an earthquake. Violent tornadoes tear through Missouri, leaving 3 dead. On the coasts, most Americans have been so preoccupied with the drama in Washington that they're probably not even aware of the chaos unfolding in the state's plains. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to do this every time I read, to bring it up for you guys so you guys can read along with me. Not even aware of the chaos unfolding across the plains states and the Midwest. And I accidentally clicked on a picture. Okay. But if anything can distract America from Democrats grandstanding, this just might. Late Wednesday night, a tornado ripped across Jefferson City, the capital of Missouri. The storm, described as a direct hit to the capital city, left dozens trapped and injured. What the National Weather Service described as a violent tornado landed nearly 8 years to the day after another deadly storm leveled Joplin, Missouri. More tornadoes, thunderstorms, and flash floods are expected for a large swath of the Midwest between Oklahoma and Illinois. Across the state, storms have left 3 people dead, Missouri Department of Public Safety reports. So, yeah, it apparently, and by the way, there's a little video here. I'd like to show it to you. Let's see if I can bring that up. But it was a relatively big tornado, but in this video you can actually see it growing. So we'll see if we can get this to play. There we go. You can actually see debris flying around the inner and outer vortex of this thing, and you actually see it grow in this video. Watch. But just devastating. I mean, like I said, you could see that debris now flying around.
That is crazy. Excuse my finger.
So that was Ryan Stewart, apparently, who was able to take this with his camera. Mike Parson, of course, has weighed in, saying that that emergency crews are assisting, um, and that due to the tornado and severe weather in Jefferson City last night, we're asking that all non-essential state employees in Jefferson City remain home on Thursday. We have damage to state buildings and the power is down in some areas. Please be safe. Um, and I know that we we as a culture here say we offer our thoughts and prayers to the people affected by things like this. But I'd like to actually say that I'm going to take a little bit of time off today to pray for these folks, because I do believe in the power of prayer. And this is not only is it because it's in my state, but you know, it's always devastating when a tornado unexpectedly comes by and destroys people's businesses, their homes, and indeed sometimes their lives. And I'd like to ask any of you who are a religious nature, please do pray for the people affected by these tornadoes. And apparently we're not done with the storm system yet. They keep saying we have another swath of storms heading towards us. With any luck, with the grace of God, we don't get any more tornadoes. It really sucks. I didn't. I come from Minnesota originally. We laughed at tornadoes up there because they generally drop down in cornfields and ripped up some cornfield or something. It just very, very seldom did a tornado ever do any damage to any structures or any people. It was kind of, so we just laughed at them. We didn't really think much of them. But I moved down to Missouri, and it's quite different down here. These things drop down in the middle of towns and just absolutely ravage anything in the area. It's pretty devastating stuff here. I don't know, and I've talked to some people that have been here for literally 60, 70 years, and they say that the tornadic activity is about the same as has always been, because I know that some people say that we have more violent weather than we've had in the past. They say some years have lots of tornadoes, some have not at all, which seems to be, the same thing for us here now. So I don't know that we've had an increase in tornadic activity or anything like that. I know the hurricane season is starting as well, so we'll be watching that. I'll report on that on this channel when there's some big stuff going on with hurricanes, but also too I'll report on tornadoes. But guys, once again, my personal plea to you to please, if you don't mind, say a prayer for those affected by this tornado. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you very much for spending a few minutes with Truth, Money, and Freedom. We appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a wonderful day. God bless you all.